Hello, welcome to the Week in Review. I'm Kristen Doerschner, and this is Tom Bickert. It's been a busy week in Beaver County. Let's take a look at some of the big stories from the past week.
A natural gas pipeline explosion early Monday in Center Township destroyed one home and sent a fireball into the sky that could be seen for miles. Part of the Revolution pipeline, owned by Energy Transfer Partners of Dallas, exploded around 5 a.m., forcing the evacuation of nearly 30 homes and knocking out power to some 1,500 residents. The explosion caused a fire that destroyed one home and several vehicles on Ivy Lane. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported. The Revolution pipeline had only become active a week earlier, and officials said the heavy rains in the days preceding the explosion may have caused the ground to shift and rupture the line. And those same heavy rains are having an impact on the investigation. The only way to reach the explosion site is by using a dirt road that has been reduced to mud, and investigators say the cleanup will be hampered by the limited access.
With hurricane season in full swing, wet weather moved into the area Saturday morning and caused a lot of problems in the area. Parts of Beaver County received more than 5 inches of rain over the weekend from the remnants of Hurricane Gordon. In addition to widespread flooding, including areas of Bridgewater and North Sewickley Township, the heavy rains are causing problems for the crews that need to investigate and remediate the site of the pipeline explosion in Center Township. Eric Brewer, the director of the county's emergency services, said the only way for investigators to reach the site is by a mud road. Anyone trying to get to the site had to use an all-terrain vehicle, which could pose significant problems moving forward, especially with more rain in the forecast as Hurricane Florence hits land and moves north.
District attorneys in Beaver and Dauphin counties are investigating claims that signatures on the nominating petition for State Senate Democratic candidate James Craig were forged. The allegations were raised by his Republican opponent, incumbent Senator Camara Bartolotta. The two are battling for the state Senate seat in the 46th District, which includes Washington and Greene counties and 6 municipalities in Beaver County. At issue in Beaver County are several signatures from Aliquippa residents that appear to have been written by the same person. The Times contacted several Aliquippa residents whose signatures were on Craig's petition, and all of them said the signatures were not theirs. Bartolotta hired a handwriting expert to examine the signatures on Craig's petition and determined there were more than 400 signatures, quote, authored in the hand of another. She blasted Craig for a scathing lack of integrity, while Craig called the allegations a political stunt launched in the last 60 days of the campaign.
As the United Way of Beaver County launches its new fundraising campaign, more than 130 volunteers fanned out across the county Wednesday to participate in the agency's annual Day of Caring. The volunteers visited a number of nonprofit organizations to perform work like painting, washing windows, repairing fences, and yard work.
That's Week in Review for September 14th. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.